What's up, everybody? Papa Stanimus here, and today we are going to talk about social media marketing. It's a kind of a interesting subject. A lot of people are experts in it, including myself. We all think we know everything. I'm only going to talk about what I do know I know, which is not much, but some basic stuff, and I want to get these basic things across to other people who could use them. Let's go ahead and get started. So I wrote this article. We're going to base the video off this article, okay? I wrote this article, and in the article, we have some basic tools that you guys should be using if you're not. One of them is TweetDeck or something like it. That allows you to schedule tweets. You could do multiple at a time, so you don't have to be there and tweet for every moment. You could set it out for, as long as you want out into the future. Schedule as many tweets as you like. TweetDeck does that. Hashtagify is another program, not a program, but a website that you can use to research hashtags and influencers within a certain topic. Very, very useful. This is the big one right here, Hashtagify, especially on things like Instagram. Another tool is Clipper. You can use that to download clips. And, there's a bunch of other tools and alternatives, but those are our basic three. That's what I use for all my social media marketing is those three things. The one thing that's not included in there is Dropbox. I take my videos, put them in Dropbox, and then I can download them to my phone so I can Instagram stuff. Now, let's get started. All right, let's talk about using TweetDeck. Now, TweetDeck, very simple. Like I said, you want to use this to schedule tweets out. So very self-explanatory. You can also use it to manage multiple accounts. So if you have more than one Twitter account, this works really good for that. That's originally what it was designed for, but I really like using its scheduling capabilities most of all. All right, next, Hashtagify. Hashtagify is going to be the meat of this video, okay? We're going to kind of go over this a little bit. Now, I have Hashtagify opened up. I have an account with them, so I pay them. It is a free service, but it is also a paid service, which I highly recommend so you could research the influencers and track hashtags and stuff. So you can use this tool to track a hashtag and see how it's doing over time. Let's do I play a lot of PUBG on my stream, so let's look up PUBG. All right, we're going to look up that hashtag PUBG. This is going to give us all the data on PUBG. Now, the big thing that I use here is this here, okay? Now, and this is free. You don't have to pay for this, and this is the biggest thing I use. You look and you find all these other related hashtags that are most related to PUBG, all right? This translated is PUBG Mobile. This translated is also PUBG Mobile. There's Mira TV or Mirativ. Don't even know what that is, but it's related. Twitch is related. This is, I think, PUBG in another language. Support small streamers. Giveaway. PUBG in, I think, mobile again, or Xbox or something. Fortnite is another one, right? Now, let's say, now it's not necessarily listed here, but let's say what I'm posting is a PUBG clip, okay? So now there is a hashtag. So I've learned of this clip from just experience, searching around, right? I've paid attention. I noticed this one around. PUBG clips. Let's search it. PUBG clips. I know about this one. I've seen it. So I'm going to research it and see what else is there. All right? Now, let's say I'm posting a clip from PUBG. Now in my tweet or my Instagram post, I could put PUBG Choco Taco. That's a big one. Now, I know I'm not Choco Taco, but this is a popular hashtag that people are searching to find content. You can use that to your advantage, even though you're not Choco Taco, right? He's the one who, and Choco Clips, that's the other big one right there. Choco himself uses those. I went to his Twitch account, and I looked at his post, and he's the one who uses this. So he popularized Choco Clips. This is another good one. Twitch Clips, obvious, but let's see. Twitch, PUBG Xbox, PUBG Videos, PUBG Moments. Let's click on PUBG Moments and see what pops up. All right, so you can kind of navigate your hashtags here, and you could see the different types of content here. Now, see if we can increase the size of this a little bit for everyone to see better. There we go. That should help you guys out. My bad. So, again, here's PUBG Chicken Dinner. That's a PUBG Highlights, PUBG Clips, PUBG Videos. PUBG Chicken Dinner, PUBG Battlegrounds, Vikendi. These are all PUBG related things, and it's tracking them. This website keeps track of all that. Now, over here on the right, we could look at some influencers. Okay, so here's all time, and here's the one that you got to pay for, recent. And then you have to track the hashtag to get the data. So it doesn't actually know it. You have to tell it to track that. It'll start tracking it. It'll gather the data, and then it'll start telling you something. So if there's a type of hashtag that you find to be the best one for you, you can start tracking it and learning more about it and learn about which influencers are using it that are around your size. And you can start tagging those influencers in your tweets, in your Instagram posts to get their attention. So this is something that's really worth it. PUBG Moments isn't necessarily something I want to track maybe in the future, but right now I'm tracking some other things for myself. But this is, this basically how Hashtagify works. And when you're crafting a post, let me go to some of my posts here so you guys can take a look at what we've got going on. Let's try and zoom in on these a little bit, make them better. And my posts don't capture the most likes and whatnot, but I do get as you can see, I have a lot of my content out there, and I'm just getting it constantly posting on Twitter, my best content constantly, and I'm researching the best hashtags to use. Now, one thing that I've realized is that on Twitter, hashtags aren't as magical as they are on Instagram. So let's take a look at Instagram. And see the same content that I'm posting, but see different results, okay? Let me go to my page here. Same content, but different results. Now, so here's a video that I posted on Twitter.
This is...
Can I mute it? I'll mute right here. So it's just a little advert that we made for our Friday tournaments. And, so this same exact video with these same exact clips, actually there are hashtags, it was a little bit less hashtags. You can't fit as many on Twitter, but these hashtags take me a lot further on Instagram, I'm finding. All right. Now, and I'm not necessarily getting more viewers on my Twitch stream from this, but I'm building up and establishing a social media presence. So when someone checks out my Instagram, they could see all this content that I've posted and all this interactions I'm getting. Like this one has 73 plays. Wow. Look at that. That's not too bad, right? So, we have this video, and it's, let's see, what is it? It's me playing PUBG, doing some stuff. I don't know. What am I doing? Dancing around? Oh, yeah. Okay. I know that one. Here's, there's just a bunch of different things. Oh, this one is 270. Here we go. I know this one. This is me getting a couple good headshots, just going in there wrecking some noobs. And since it was really good content, this one performed way better on Instagram than some of my other gaming ones, because this one has a bunch of headshots in a row, which is more rare to see. So since it was more prestigious of a video, it got more views. It shows you the views show you this is one of my better videos compared to some of the newer ones I've been releasing. I'm trying to top this one. I'll top it eventually, but I haven't yet. So there's this video. Now this video it's been posted to Reddit. It's been posted to Twitter. It's been posted to Instagram. It's on Facebook. It's everywhere, right? And this is just my Instagram results. So you want to make sure all these posts, all these tags were all researched using Hashtagify. I make sure that I try out different ones to see what's going to happen. Now, enough about Hashtagify. You guys get the point. It's very powerful. So when you're actually crafting your posts, you want to use a tool like this. Now, there's some other types of content that you can create and post on social media. Here's an example. Here's me and Justin Fisher TV. We have an online feud. It's all in fun. And, here's a clip of me killing him.
Fuck you, Justin. Double kill. Oh.
There we go. So I posted this on Twitter, and I said, "Hey Justin, fuck you," blah blah blah. It's just some friendly banter. Me and him, I'm trying to get him to work with me a little bit more on it, and he is. So we're both posting content and shit talking each other a little bit, all in fun, getting our audiences kind of riled up. we really see a big difference on the stream after we do this kind of stuff, because we start getting people to kind of pick sides. And again, it's all in fun. Everyone's friends, you know, we set the example. But, you know, some offline banter and some shit talk between you and some of the other streamers is always a good thing. It puts on a show for those who follow you guys while you're offline, you know, so you can keep the show going in a small way. Let's move on. Industrial espionage. This one's pretty short. Look, there's some other streamers out there that have been doing this stuff a long time, and some of them have got their social media game on lock, you know, and they know exactly what they're doing. And you know what you can do? You can study what they're doing and learn from them. So, I mean, the easiest thing to say would be copy some people's hashtags. Some people have all that good hashtags that you've never heard of before that get you in front of a lot of people you need to be in front of. Figure out what those hashtags are. Pay attention to the other people posting on Instagram and Twitter and see if you can steal some of their hashtags and use them for yourself. This one's a really big one right here. This next topic on here. And we're starting to wrap it up. It's pretty simple. This is a basic explanation. This next part of the video is going to talk about taking your time with stuff. Now, you know, I'm not trying to promote this video or anything, but here's a video that I made. I put a lot of time into this. It took me a whole weekend to make. I put it out there just to do something funny for everybody. Just put it out there to do something funny for everybody. And this video is actually pretty damn good, in my opinion. It's funny. Everyone loves it on the stream. And it took me, like I said, it took me a whole weekend to put it together. I blasted it on social media. It's all over the internet. And got a lot of love from this video. Since I took my time and I made some really good content, I didn't just say, hey, I'm live. You know, I posted some really quality content for everyone to check out. And that's an important part of social media, is make sure you take your time and do a good job with your content. Don't just be sloppy and slap some stuff up there, because it shows and people know that you're being lazy, and they don't like that. All right, people don't like it. Now, the last thing to talk about before we wrap up this little quick video, just trying to help some newbies out. You know, some people need to hear it. If you don't need to hear it, don't mean to patronize you. What are you doing here? There's many other platforms that you should utilize. You know, one of them being YouTube, the other one being Reddit. Those are two really big platforms beyond social media that you should utilize to promote your stuff. YouTube's kind of hard because you have to have an audience there as well. But if you can figure out the YouTube algorithm, essentially, you can try to make content and get it picked up. And that's all good stuff. It's a lot of hard work. But the other big one is Reddit. And Reddit is a really good way to promote your stuff. However, you have to be a Redditor in order to be accepted, have your content be accepted. So people will know if you're an outsider joining Reddit, trying to promote your stuff. People can tell because they could look at your account and look at all your comments and stuff, right? And if it's all just promoting yourself, that's obviously why you're there. You're going to get downvoted. People don't like you. So on Reddit, which is a very tricky thing, you really need to become a Redditor. You got to become one with them, just like you have to become one with Twitch to become a Twitch streamer. You can't just come to Twitch and not really understand it and have it work for you, unless you already have like a huge audience or something, you know. But if you're just starting out, you know, they can't just go over there and try and get something out of it and not know how it works and whatnot. You're not going to get anything. There's people who've been there a long time trying to get something out of it, and they're still not. So think about that with Reddit. It's very similar in a lot of ways. If you want to get views and exposure from Reddit, you have to become one with Reddit. With that, that's about all there is to say. You know, I know that social media is ugly. People don't like it. It's fucking toxic. It really is. You know, you're not wrong. But as a content creator, it's very important to be on these platforms. Even if you're posting a bunch of stuff and you're not getting very much interaction, more people are looking at it than interacting with it. So it's just something that you need to get into the practice of doing. Take all your best clips from your stream, start promoting them, interact with other people on the platform, start making friends. You know, I've met a lot of people on Twitter that are streamers that I never met on Twitch until I met them on Twitter. So I've met streamers through Twitter just by participating. So it's something worth considering, and you don't have to follow or interact with anybody that you don't want to. You know, if you notice some toxicity or whatever, just get rid of it, block it, whatever. You know, But it doesn't mean you shouldn't be involved, because in this day and age, especially as a content creator, you need to be in all arenas. So make sure that you guys get all these accounts set up. Some special mentions are like Snapchat's one. Imgur is another one that some people use, but they're not really all that powerful compared to the ones that we talked about. So with that, good luck. If you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to add, throw them in the comments down below the video or hit me up on this article. And happy streaming and good luck. All right. Let me know if you guys need anything. I'm here to help everyone. I'm Papa Stanimus. Check me out on Twitch. And I'll see you on the next video, guys.